Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Nazuk from Bihar and this is day 16th of my English speaking challenge. And first of all, very warm welcome to all of you. And just like every day, today I also don't want to make this video. Literally, I don't want to make this. Well, as we have started, we need to continue. So today I read about phonetics, and yeah, I was about to tell you that it's not phonetic, it's phonetics and phoneme. Okay, so I have something for you. Possibly you can see this or not. I have already discussed this chart with you, right? That phonetics is the study of the sounds of human speech, and 26 alphabets letter, 44 sounds, and 20 vowel sounds, 24 consonant sounds, and 12 monophthongs or diphthongs. And you know, today I read about it and I got to understand what is diphthongs, which I was not aware of it. The only thing I was aware is like mono means single and monophthong means like single vowel sound, and eight diphthong means double vowel sound. So today I learned and gave a quiz about phonetics. It was so amazing because I understood not that much clearly, but yeah, I did it. So, first of all, I searched something. What is the difference between phonemic and phonetic? So, the video came. It says that 44 phonemes sound. In phonemes, actually, the representing of sound structure is different, while the phonetic IPA handbook has mentioned is totally different. The thing is, they are making us understand that how a word can pronounce, but the thing is, phonemic is you can find in dictionary as well, but phonetic has precisely mentioned how that sound can pronounce. But there is a thing that 44 phonemes, they are actually good, but they are not accurate. Difficult to know how to pronounce each one. Like they sometimes sound look similar, but the pronunciation is different. And accent also plays a vital role in it. Like difficult to understand how different people pronounce it. But when you talk about phonetic, it is actually, you will find this in IPA handbook, which is International Phonetic Association. So in accuracy, it's amazing. A lot of sounds details. In phonemes, it's just 44, and you need to understand the variation. And in International Phonetic Association's handbook, it's totally, you will have a lot of symbols, a lot of sound details to easy to understand how to pronounce it. But lack of limits, there are a lot of sounds, so you might get confused where to draw the line in detail. So this is the pros and cons of phonetics and phoneme. By the way, use of IPA in speech pathology, fieldwork, writing system, and language learning. What we are talking about today is language learning. Word, phonemic, phonetics, and other accented phonetics. Phonetics differs according to the accents as well. So let me show you. There are something, this is something. This is actually, you might not understood, like can't see clearly, but like phonemic symbols are quite easier than phonetic. Oh my god, it's too difficult. Well, if someone will understand, someone will understand, nothing will be difficult. That's also a thing. So, well, 44 sounds means 44 phonetic symbols, so that we can use the transcriptions of the words and can understand how to pronounce that particular word. 44 sounds, 24 consonants. Okay, so first 16 consonants transcriptions in its written form are pretty easy. It's just like T sounds like T, D sounds like D, and written as the same. If you understand the written format, then you will able to pronounce it perfectly. And our sound is R. So first 16 consonant sounds are pretty simple. You don't need to you don't need to put a lot of effort to pronounce that. It's just first 16 consonant sounds are pretty simple, so and pretty easy to read, just like alphabeticals. And 24 consonants, 16s are easy, so what do we left? 24 minus 16 is 8. 8 left, in which 60 are 6 are scary. So there's the first sounds which looks like S, but it's not S. It sounds like sh. Sh. I'm not good at it because today I learned it. So just try to cooperate, guys, and just listen. Sh sound. This sh sound, and just this was used in shop, ship, wash. I know if it's not written, then it's hard to understand, but try to cooperate, guys. Okay, the next is three shape things, which is pronounced as z, z, z. It's just like in treasure, pleasure. Okay, next is T and F. If you have ever had read phonetics, you might know what I'm saying. T and this sh together, it makes ch, ch. So looks like two different sounds, but it means one single sound produced with the help of visible two different sounds. Okay, ch, which is in church. Okay, there's next is D and this Z combined. So d, z, d, z. So J sound. my throat is started producing different kind of sound. So this d and z is in the zone. July, bridge. Okay, the next fifth is very simple. You might have seen this in mathematics, theta. So in Greek, this is theta. So that's the same as like the, think, Thursday. This is used in that words. Another is th. It's not the. I thought it was simpler, but it's different. In this theta's between point is going to upper, and it's just like 6 or something. And so okay, this th sound is completed. We have completed our 6 scary consonants. Now it's time for two confusing consonant sound. Okay, so it's actually N and J form. So it looks like N and J, and it's pronounced like N is from your nose, N, and G is from your neck. Eng, 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 N-G, eng. So it is like shopping, going. Okay. The next word looks like J, but it's not J. It looks like J, but it pronounced like Y, because J, for this we have our D and Z form. Does, zuz, z, July. Okay. In this Y is yes, young, popular. Okay, now 20 vowel sound. 8 diphthongs, we'll talk about it later, which two vowel sounds combine together to produce one vowel sound. So 20 vowel sounds we need to understand, in which 8 are diphthongs, we will read about later. So 20 minus 8 is 12 vowel sound. In 12, 5 are easy, as it is like means I form, like in ship, and U is like O in bug, B-U-G, bug, and E It's like bed, bed. And a, but then opposite direction is oh, hot, hot, hot. A and E combined form is like a. It's like a, apple. It PLE apple. So it's five are easy to understand. Okay. Now, and after this, two dots also same. So if you see this symbol after any vowel, it simply means it's a long vowel. It's not like simple I or it's E like this. So there are five something I, a, ship. And if it's I and two dotted like things, then just E, shape, sheep. Well, the one is sip, and there's another sheep. It's long. And after that, you shan't or but, and it's if it's 2 point, then ooh, boat, boot. Sorry. And there is a sound, which is I have told you a, cat, apple. And if it's a long vowel sound, then it will say ah, cart. It's fun, right? And then is oh, I know you might not understand this, but this is what I learned, and I don't have the option to move the camera while studying, because when I show you this way, you might don't see it properly. Okay, the next is a, small a, but in the opposite direction. So it says like oh, pot, oh, pot, pot, pot. And if it's like c and two dot, it's what do you say, yeah, it's long vowel symbol. So oh, pot, pot. I did exam and I got some marks and I got something wrong, but it was amazing. I did 100 words test. Might be some of them are wrong, but mostly are fine. So 8 diphthongs, 5 easy vowel, 4 long easy vowel. It was 4. It's just little differ, but 2 points, and then like that. You will easily understand. So 8 diphthongs, 5 easy vowel, 4 long easy vowel. So it becomes 17. And 20 minus 17 is like 3. We left third. 3. Sometimes you have seen this V in upside down. So like cup, much, but sometimes people use U also for this, cup, much, but. So easy. Both are same, but use it according to your interest. Then the two scary vowels used a lot. Schwa sound. SHAW, schwa. Schwa. Basically sound like this is everywhere. This sounds produced when everything relaxes your nose, your neck, your throat, your mouth, your lips, and it produces very less sound. Swa, uh, uh, like that. Schwa sound. In like it is everywhere. Like ends with er, or, our, o. Like everywhere in grammar part. It's like better, better, actor, uh, uh, color, to, 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 for, to you, for you. And how we use it, it's about a different part, different thing. Next is disgusting symbol. When teacher says it's 3 and 2 dot. So it's the same as long version of schwa, like so it's like like that. And like perfect, nurse, world, like that. Now talking about 8 diphthongs, which we are talking about the first. It what did it? It did two vowel sounds together. So it first is I and upside down E. So it's like I is like a, and upside down E is like schwa, schwa, ear, ear. And when we start speaking it in a one sound, so like first and second rapidly, ear, 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 air plus schwa, air, air, ear, 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 ear. So just ear, ear. I think they reduces the R sound, slightly pronounce it, ear. Okay, ear. It isn't beer, here. So next is a normal E and I sound. So E, I, ear, A, I, I, E, I, ear, 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 E, I, ear, 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 A, day, day, I, ear, E, I, A. Next is CI. So it's CO, E is I, oi, 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 boy, toy. Next is AI. I will show you this in my shorts. AI, I, A, E, I, by examples. Next is A and U. U, ow. So it's mountain, brown, cow. Next is upside down E and U. Upside down is a schwa sound and oo, go through. Next is E and upside down E. E is a and upside down E is schwa sound, which is air, 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 like atmospheric air, there, bear, like that. And some of them is like U and upside down E is like ooh, ooh, okay, like tourist, poor. But sometimes normally people don't use it. They use C two dot, just o, tourist, door, like that. The most important, like some of you have seen apostrophe. It means little apostrophe means before the stressed syllabus. If there is apostrophe and two words between apostrophe means apostrophe comes before that noun which is about to stress. So it's like A apostrophe B. It means like B is going to stressed, not A. A apostrophe B is like before any stressed syllabus it will come. And stressed means you need to produce it long. Okay, and I have done some of the exams quizzes like sugar, changing, Thursday, reason, popular, mother, mm, it's much, mother, an afternoon, so, walk, mare. It was fun and it was really knowledgeable thing. I need to practice it, I need to understand it, and that will be pretty easy. Well, for today I have very interesting thing for you, so I'm going to read it for you. Linguistics. Linguistics is all about understanding how language works, how we produce it, understand it, and even change it over time. At its core, linguistics breaks language into key components. First, there are sounds. Every language has a unique set of sounds that make up its words. This is studied in phonetics and phonology. For example, why does English have the th sound, but many other languages don't? Linguistics explore these patterns to understand how sounds shape communication. Then there is a structure. Words don't just float around, they follow rules. There where is syntax comes in. Why does the cat chased the dog feel different from the dog chased the cat? It's all about how words are arranged to create meaning. Next, there is meaning. Words and sentences carry both literal and contextual meanings, studied under semantics and pragmatics. Semantics focuses on literal definitions like how bank can mean a financial institution or the side of a river. Pragmatics looks at context. So when someone says it's cold in here, they might actually be hinting for you to close the window. Finally, languages are not static, they evolve. The study of how languages change over time is called historical linguistics. Did you know English, German, and Hindi all share a common ancestor? It's like tracing a family tree, but for languages. Linguistics also branches out into specialized areas, each exploring a unique aspects of language. Social linguistics looks at how language interacts with society. Why do some people say soda while others say pop? Psycholinguistics dives into how our brains process language. How do babies go from babbling to speaking full sentences? Applied linguistics tackles practical problems like teaching languages, improving communication, and helping people recover speech after an injury. If you have ever used Google Translate, you have seen applied linguistics in action. That's the applied linguistics. It's also called theory or something. Computational linguistics combines language and computer science to build tools like chatbots and voice assistants, Siri and Alexa. They are powered by linguistics. Anthropological linguistics, which explores how language reflects cultural values and traditions. Linguistics impacts your daily life in surprising ways. Want to learn a new language? Interested in tech? Love solving puzzles? Next time you are texting, talking, or even yelling at your GPS, remember there is a whole science behind these words. If I'll get time, then I'll make a short video on it. Then you'll able to understand this all phonetics things. It likes difficult as I also like it. I also think that it's difficult, but when I go through it, it's quite interesting and it depends on your memory power. And if you will understand this, then you will never get a problem while pronouncing anything, because when you search for a correct pronunciation, you always get confused. And still, after getting all this, there might be some kind of confusion over in my head, but it's easy to understand. It will reduces my problems, what I think. If you are searching something without knowledge, this might be challenging for you. But if you get some knowledge and then you are searching for it, possibly you'll understand it. Isn't it? That's the thing. There's also phonology and morphology. Listen, there's a whole thing. First is phonetics, phonology, morphology, syntax, semantics, and pragmatics. So basically, phonetics and phonology, the study of sound, morphology and syntax, the study of structure, and semantics and pragmatics about meanings. This is the easiest explanation, and that before which I have given you is the priceless information. You must remember all this. So till then, take care guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. And I really want to complete this 30 days challenge, and I just want to get rid of it. Seriously. It's so hard to be consistent. I don't know what's my reaction will be. The 30th day. How will I feel? Possibly I will cry. Because it's very difficult for me. It is very, very difficult. Sometimes I got late. I did late things, like used phone for late hours, and then before that challenge which I have told you, and this I thought, okay, it's too late, I can't do it right now. Let's delay it. And I delay that. But this is so hard, and I thought that whether it's for less time, whether it's for few minutes, do it. Start with this time. Be consistent, otherwise your life will be not good. You need to take actions. You need to have integrity. I know it's difficult, but you have to. Nothing is easy. If everything is easy, then why would people will work hard? Something needs to be for a great warrior. I know I'm a great speaker. If I will be a great action taker person, my life will be changed and I will be on the top of the world. And that's for sure. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye. Till then, take care.